Saints and Browns are possible destinations for Frank Clark. Hey Chiefs fan, if you don't want to miss any first-hand news from our team, subscribe to the channel now, because we're always on the lookout for the latest KC Chiefs news, and here you'll always be up to date on everything. The defensive end free agent class was relatively weak this offseason before the Kansas City Chiefs added Frank Clark to it. Coming off a Super Bowl win, the Chiefs tried to land Clark a restructured contract, but nothing panned out and the team decided to move on. Frank Clark has been a steady Chiefs producer on their defensive line for the last 4 seasons after playing with the Seattle Seahawks for the first 4 seasons of his career. But, it's in the postseason that he really starts to shine. In 4 playoff appearances in Kansas City, Frank Clark has amassed 10.5 sacks. In 17 career postseason games, he has a total of 13.5 sacks in his performance when the lights are brightest. Turning 30 in June, he still has plenty of gas left in the tank. Chiefs fan, already leave your like on this video, as it is very important for you not to miss the latest news from our team that we post here. Thanks. Continuing. There are several teams that might be interested in the 2-time Super Bowl champion to help bolster their defensive line rotations. One team is the New Orleans Saints. There was a mass exodus of talent from New Orleans' defensive line this offseason, as they were once again in a salary cap. Marcus Davenport, David Onyemata and Shai Tuttle signed elsewhere in free agency, leaving a big void. The Saints have already signed a defensive lineman from the Chiefs, agreeing a deal with Colin Saunders, so there could be a tie for Frank Clark. He would also be a robust match with Cam Jordan, who remains productive even at 34 years old. Another team to keep an eye on is the Cleveland Browns. They received virtually no production from their defensive line outside of Myles Garrett in 2022. With Jadeveon Clowney hitting free agency again, the team signed Ogbonnia Okoronkwo to take his spot at the boundary. Adding Frank Clark to that mix would turn what was a weakness for the Browns in 2022 into a strength in 2023. Able to define the lead, Frank Clark would be a good book partner along with Okoronkwo opposite Garrett, and in some situations, all of 3 can be together on the field. So, Chiefs fan, in his opinion, should the Chiefs transfer Frank Clark to other teams or not? What is your opinion? Put it in the comments, because it's very important to our team. Stay tuned as I update you anytime with the latest KS Chiefs news.